What did we do before social media? Another reason to get off it. These videos are cringy as F. For someone who doesn't like social media, having 666 posts really shows otherwise. XOXO. Lil Pump is the type of person to put a ruler under his pillow and see how long he slept. So sanity if the .webp file type didn't exist. You trying to sleep? Yes. Well, hurry before the birds start chirping. Instagram. She believed. 14-year-old girls. The tears just keep flowing. It won't stop. Kendrick Perkins didn't hold back on Tobias Harris' 0-point performance in game. He asked them if they wanted something from Chick-fil-A before the game, and he came back with a bag full of napkins and straws. A complaint I had with GTA 5 was that the mountainous areas had literally no life on them. They should have had smaller settlements like towns and etc. I have a fish. I hope that the Everglades and the forests in GTA 6 have smaller towns or settlements. That would be so cool. Every woman's biggest nightmare is late marriage. Mine is sitting on a toilet and a hidden snake attacks my vena, but okay. Teen Olympian overslept. Lost code said F on TV and won US's first gold of 2018. I have never been more proud of my country. Overslept. That sums up the work ethic of that generation. How many gold medals do you and your cat have? Go knit some cat mittens, Deborah. You know I'm flattered Paramount decided to use my tweet to promote their streaming service, but I thought they were at least gonna rewrite the tweet or something. I don't think they're allowed to do that. Okay, she just got effing awesome. Nearly half of all aircraft noise complaints last year were filed by a single person. 20,716 times. So sanity deciding on which future it wants. Fallout, Idiocracy, Terminator. Hey, are you sleeping? Yes, now shut up. Spaceship we see in the Thing films, does it belong to Thing's own kind or another alien species it already assimilated before crashing on Earth? If the human body is out of 60% water, why can't we drink ourselves when we are thirsty? I worry about you sometimes, Candice. Let's remake an old game. Doesn't optimize the game. Doesn't bug test the game. Releases game at $70. Spend 1 year trying to fix it. Studio gets shut down. Why do they hate us? You were the chosen one. Helldivers 2. So here is me, a short guy, coming into this thread thinking I would find short jokes, not jokes that are short. I was so confused, lol. Sorry the title went over your head. Me, I'm gonna quit drinking alcohol. What you doing? Me, I was just about to call you. Shows ruined from the very start. Starter pack, Velma, Good Times, Teen Titans Go, High Guardian Spice. Day 1209 of not using sine, cos or tan. I mean, that's fair. Trigonometry does end up being more relevant to the people ordering at McDonald's than to those making food there. Bro, just talk to her, man. What's the worst she can say? My crush after I introduce myself. Be you. You ugly as F. Ladies, you can't be drafted. Sit down when war is discussed. A lot of men have told me to sit down and shut up. Now those men call me Colonel. When she talks you into having X on the first date and now you feel like a complete B. Article written by respected journalist warning that AI will take all our jobs. Article written by an AI chatbot assuring the reader that AI won't steal anyone's job. I think you read the rules wrong. My brain recording my good memories. My brain recording my cringe memories. The first guy who heard a parrot talk was probably not okay for several days. I prefer the real infinity. I said the real infinity. Perfection. How mom treats me when I clean the room, wash the dishes, and call her ma'am. Kids today will never know the frustration of having this little douche canoe laugh at you. Matt. Bear. I don't wanna be in a reffing forest alone in any effing situation. Build better airplanes. Hire better assassins. Me in the middle of the night deleting my browser search history. Isaac Newton, Albert Einstein, the first guy to unplug something and plug it back in. They're really out there doing this diaper thing. Diapers over Dems. Real men wear diapers. When you're watching a movie and people keep asking questions instead of paying attention. Me reading all the 396 replies of two strangers arguing in the comments section like, best not tell this guy any secrets. My crop's doing well, irrigation is the future. Cartographers inducing global altercations to promote new map sales. Mom, did you do what I asked you to do, my sibling and I? Losing an argument when you're right, just because the other person is too stupid to understand what you're saying, is probably one of the most infuriating things in the entire effing universe. Just because you're unique doesn't mean you're useful. Can it cut vegetable? Depends. In kitchen, maybe. In a hospital, not so sure. The first ball you ever caught at a baseball game. You any age over 12, everyone wanting you to give it to a kid. Me all day. Me from 12 AM to 3 AM. When you realize you should have bought a house in 2008 instead of being in 9th grade. When reality doesn't meet expectations. 31 years since my dad sent me to the shop for a tin of red and white striped paint, and the shopkeeper sent me back to ask him if he wanted horizontal or vertical, and I sussed out on the way home what was going on and then kicked the front door so hard it broke. I really need to live healthier. Me at 2 AM. Boeing updating their staff photos. I think this dog might be broken. Railway carriers, if you can lift it, you can take it with you on board. We will even allow your mom. Airlines, no laptop is too heavy. I love C on the British Broadcasting Company right. The British Broadcasting Company right. Happy 21st birthday to my beautiful daughter, left, Raylin. Thanks for the clarification, Dad. When you laughing, and then remember you probably look ugly. I get paid some money, I try to save some money, some bullshit happens that requires money, I have no money. When I was 14 I got caught looking at weird DeviantArt porn on the family computer, and I freaked out so hard I had a seizure and spent the rest of the day going to doctors, and everyone forgot about the she photoshops of Natalie Portman or whatever I was looking at. Homie factory reset. Unfamiliar statement. People presented with unfamiliar statement that may or may not be true. Is this propaganda? Finally home, I thank God for the day. Bro lives in a hospital reception. How it feels to chew 5 gum. God creating science so he can have a worthy opponent. When your dog eats your philosophy homework. Never ask a woman her age, a man his salary. Boeing what happened to whistleblowers. 2 minutes after being kidnapped, me, blushing. So what made y'all choose me? Marvel, Infinity War was the most ambitious crossover event in history. Me. Nurse arrested for using a lead patient's debit card to buy snacks after the patient passed away. You're not you when you're hungry. Something about bear and women. Shut the F up. Please shut the F up. How stressful is it while you're going through it in 5 years time? All the other stressful shit in 5 years time. Can we fix it? No, Bob just signed the divorce papers. Boeing passenger realizing the plane they are on is faulty, staying silent and lying in an accident, telling the pilot and lying in an accident. Just got accepted into Oxford University. Yes, see you in October. Who said I was gonna accept? You're about to hear some of the dumbest shit known to man. Starter pack. Man arrested for training dog to throw bricks at people ringing his doorbell. POV. You whistle blew about aircraft safety. Boeing. Okay, get in. I'm blaming all my life problems on chainmail I didn't forward in 2008. Today's kids will never understand why we try to pass these trucks as quickly as possible. When your girlfriend leaves a breakup note on your PlayStation saying this isn't working, but you turn it on and it works just fine. Pros and cons of dating me are ironically both my mouth. My therapist, just make sure you don't bottle everything up, all my emotions. She said yes. What was the question? Will you marry me? No. Losing something because you put it somewhere weird. Losing something because for once you put it in the proper place, where you never normally put it and it never occurred to you that it might actually be there. Please stay, I need to go home and feed my cat. Jim Parsons looks like a ventriloquist dummy that came to life to become a ex-actor. When you say something sciencey, expectations, reality. Aliens seeing Earth's current state knowing they'll be easily conquered. Share your recent wins. My wife lied on Thanksgiving. I don't have a favorite dinosaur. The effer who decided one button is all you need to navigate your TV menu, me. What's your win rate? Half. Girls, I would rather choose a bear. Aromantic men, I see this as an absolute win. Eastern devs. Western devs. The word queue is ironic. It's just a queue with a bunch of silent letters waiting in line. Excuse me, scary orb thing. Where are you taking us? Isn't that the high school? Prepare to be drained of all individuality and spirit. Yep, high school. Disney Channel knew what's up. As a woman I would totally choose a bear. I mean they are actually pretty nice. I'm so effing hungry. Me as a kid, when my brother saw me sneaking towards the fridge in the middle of the night. By age 30 you should have a PhD and be several years into a postdoc with no house, no retirement savings, and no long-term job security in the field that you have devoted the last decade of your life. How people who have both dogs and cats look at people who fight over which species is better. I would be friends with anyone. What about maybe while he was an artist, before he went full Kanye. J.K. Rowling, when she can't name the black student Jamal Watermelon. J.K. Rowling when the Irish one-off isn't famine macabre. J.K. Rowling, when she can't name the Hispanic side character Burrito Immigrantes. Low click-through rate, YouTubers, Indian flag in the title and thumbnail. When someone is trying to pull some shit, but you don't let them. Hey man, pick a number, square root of minus 11.7. Media complaining about video games, me too afraid to pick through dialogue options thinking it would make the characters sad. I don't want to hurt them. The guy next to me on the train was watching The Office, so naturally I not so subtly watched along. He noticed me watching with him and turned on the subtitles. I hoped he knows that I would lie for him, to be honest. When a car lets you cross, so you hit one of these. Name something that's as scary to people as a big shark. Chihuahua. If you think you are a failure, just remember MFs will argue about which fursuit is the best. Every in Mercedes is pronounced differently. The singer looks like he has the ability to turn water into wood. I have finally found it after 15 years. The scroll of truth. Every blink your eyelids, lick your eyeballs. Near. Mars, come over. NASA, can't. Severely underfunded. Mars, I'm wet. NASA. OP is literally reading these replies. Jokes on you, because I'm always. How it feels to get a boot by your cat, because he loves you. Cat, me. My favorite thing ever is when artists clearly have a favorite character that they invest all their care and headcanons into when drawing them, so when they draw them with other characters it just looks like this. Ninetales is the hottest Gen 1 Pokemon. You dare say this when Ginger is right there. That's a fox. A pretty inside fox with 9 tails, fire breath and human intelligence. What other people see. What I see. How would you put "I'm a Pokemon trainer" on your resume? I kidnap wild animals and shove them in my b***s. Bowing lawyers when the third whistleblower starts coughing suddenly. Growing up means realizing Legos are expensive. LeBron James reportedly forgot to shake the ketchup. You have no homework. It's winter break. The boys are online and you play Apex Legends and find a target. When there's a deep rage burning inside you, but you gotta act nice cause you're at work. When you rub your eyes too hard and get transported into outer space. How did he lie? World War II. Lied in battle. No, he was skiing in Vermont. It was just during World War II. Hey, you going to sleep? Yes, I'm now. Shut up. What if you are evil without realizing it? When you're drunk as F and pass a mirror at a party. Me showing my cat a bug so it will eat it. Me, I will not be awkward today. Person, hey, me, good thanks. If you can relate, consider yourself a legend. Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. The human resources manager watching me leave the office after I have responded to that anonymous workplace satisfaction survey. Twitter is the worst platform to exist. This one is one example. Then why are you on it? Sean, what the F? Me in the woods trying not to scare TikTok woman through my sheer existence. Bonjour. Any lane anytime. Please use other lane. If you guess the animal I'll drink today. Did you know the average human intelligence was simulated in 1991 and released to the public as the hit game Lemmings? Whole Earth worrying about wars, hunger, water crisis, gender issues, etc. and God wrath. Meanwhile, Sentinels. Religiously funded sports center. CrossFit. Insurance companies on TV. Insurance companies when you make a claim. When you're working from home and suddenly hear 2 ducks arguing or fighting in your backyard. There's a new app that tells you how smart your dog is. Here's how it works. If you bought the app, your dog is smarter than you. Client, you okay up there? You need a break or some drinks? Workers, nah, we are good. We almost done. Also workers. Men when they see a random homeless old-aged man with no food. Browser, prove you're not a robot. Me, bro, why in the world a robot would be googling thick Latinas at 2 AM? Me watching the recurring pattern of billion-dollar company apps integrity getting progressively worse every update. My parents in their 30s, let's invest into our new home. Me in my 30s, I will buy thousands of dollars worth of Harry Potter Obama Sonic 10 and Gully coin for a chance at generational wealth. He's probably thinking about other women. Him, who the hell is taking pictures of me and my wife in bed? School chocolate milk. My daughter just dyed her hair turquoise and apparently has no idea that she subjected herself to months of me asking if she's still feeling blue. My son would have been 3 years old today. What happened? I p***ed out. Me deciding if I should heal or just give up and go completely insane. When your hyperfixation starts hyperfixating and you feel energized as F, but you're stuck sitting in class, so you just kinda sit here like. The show has been building this evil organization up as an unstoppable force for 5 episodes now. They get taken down per season in 1 episode. Sony Pictures and Apollo offers to buy Paramount Global for $26 billion in cash. Me who struggles sometimes making $26,000 a year. So sanity. Nowadays it's so hard to make new friends, people are too scared of strangers. Me, guy takes his taxi driver to theme park because he's never visited one in his life. Me calling my best friend to see if we are dressing cute or homeless before we go out somewhere. Glenn loves macaroni night. Running into your friend in the bathroom at school. Energizer launches smartphone with battery that will last a week between charges. Imagine laying in bed scrolling through your feed and this cinder block slips out of your grasp and falls on your face. Massive crack in Antarctica ice shelf spanning 11 miles. That's damn scroll. When you find someone who is just as lead inside as you are. Millennials living through Y2K, a plague, 2 economic recessions and a possible world war III before they hit 40. When this happens, I realize it's time to go to sleep. Me, nothing bad is going to happen. Everything's okay, my anxiety, the end is near. I asked my next door neighbor to take my bin out as I wouldn't be home. He definitely went above and beyond. Boeing is doing everything it can to be a Netflix documentary. Change my mind. When you download the transparent image but it isn't. Boeing employees right now, I gotta get out of here. New entry in a beloved franchise announced. Always online, microtransactions, season pass. Me getting the sudden urge to inhale the moment there's smoke or any substance in the air. iPhone users when the Apple event reveals something that Androids have had for years. Grandma, would you like to have some chicken or some macaroni? Her grandson's girlfriend. Thanks, but I already ate. And, Grandma, chicken or macaroni? How it feels to be alive lately, existing. That'll be $70, okay. Anyone can deal with victory, only the mighty can bear defeat, he chilled himself. PC gamers, console gamers, mobile gamers. Best thing about living with your parents, you don't need to make up lies on how well you're doing, because they know you're a failure. Can someone please explain why there's a dog on this plane? Mind your business, I paid for my ticket. I went from losing no one my whole life to almost 10 people within a year. I don't know how much more I can take. Real ones stay, and the fake ones leave. Only thing you gotta remember, they're effing led dumb. No offense, but if someone is excited about something, and you make them feel stupid for being excited about it, you are the worst type of person. Disney fairy tales, their original German version. Me listening the skiing trip of the rich kid after the winter break ends. AI can't take your job if your job is to use AI. Me when a helicopter passes, age 10, age 40. Watching a film with your girl. Oh, he's got a nice body, look at that smile, I would eat him. OMG, that laugh, be more like him. Me, that's a cute flower. Go effing marry it then. Took me 10 minutes to get it. Best Wi-Fi password. Superman could chill Mr. Bean very easily. Rowan Atkinson on why he does not want to make a movie called Superman vs. Mr. Bean. The internet discussing politics. The internet discussing memes. Don't forget to feed your girlfriend every couple hours, or it gets cranky. It, you mean she, seems someone forgot to feed this one. Me, turns off the fan, because it's too cold. Everyone else in the helicopter. Me after I give $5 to a homeless guy, and don't get back $1,000, because it was not a social experiment. Man in homemade tank destroys small town, helpless police have no way. Hair at school versus hair at home.
Spare change, ma'am.